Everyone, my name is Brenda Mahlobo. Welcome back to my channel. It is an absolute pleasure to have you click on my content. I really appreciate it. But you know what else I'd appreciate is you hitting the subscribe button. It is not going to cost you anything whatsoever. It is absolutely free. So I'm excited because I'm going to be discussing something that is very close to my heart. I am into series or movies, which is the reason why I decided to subscribe on Netflix. So Netflix is 200 rands a month if you want to have like the entire access to everything that they have to offer. I could be wrong, but I think 200 rand is like the minimum offering. You could pay less. I'm not sure. Let me not talk about that because I'm not sure. Anyway, this is not the purpose of the video. I'm not trying to sell Netflix, but what I want to discuss is what I am watching, what I'm loving, what I'm not liking. So we're going to discuss movies. We're also going to discuss series. Again, I have covered Netflix movies and series before. So if this is the type of content, please also consider watching that other video. You could continue with this one because it doesn't matter. It's not like that movie, that other content that I put out was a part one and this is a part two. No, it's nothing like that. But speaking of part one and part two, I guess the first movie that we are going to unpack right now and let you know how I feel about it is Extraction 2. Oh my god. Okay, I had not watched Extraction 1, so I just went ahead and watched Extraction 2. And I was okay. I managed to watch it even though there were like background information that I needed, but not so much. So this is like the franchise, your London Has Fallen, Angel Has Fallen, Olympus Has Fallen. If you've seen Olympus Has Fallen, or let's say you started with London Has Fallen, which one came first? Which one came before the other? I'm not sure, but I think it's Olympus Has Fallen. So if you start watching London Has Fallen, it does not necessarily mean you cannot follow through if you haven't watched Olympus Has Fallen. I think Olympus Has Fallen is what was released first. So again with Extraction 2, oh my god, I love Chris Hemsworth. You might know him as Thor, with his hammer, huge hammer, but he is the main character here as well. I am loving, when he says move. Whew, that's just the way that Taylor says move. I can't even say it's like move, move. I can't. It's not going to make sense, and you need to watch that movie yourself. That's just the way he says move. It's action packed. There's a lot happening, but it's type of action that you could be interested in. It's not that action where there's like a lot of things happening and you can't even follow through. So I started with Extraction 2, as I have alluded to before, and then I went ahead to watch 1. He's crazy. That's all I'm going to say. He's a crazy MF. He is crazy. So if you're into the type of movies that have a storyline, I think they all do. But if you are into a movie that has a storyline that you can follow through, the beautiful storyline, he's all about doing these extractions, which basically mean he saves people, he saves children and at times adults. Yeah, the second one, he saved a family. So it's about him going to extract these individuals under extreme circumstances, and it becomes so interesting to follow through. So that is what I have watched recently. But again, in movies, we are going to talk about Through My Window. Oh my god. So Through My Window is a type of movie that can appeal to like a younger audience. I don't know, as an adult, like full-blown type of adult. If I were to give it an age group, I'd say like from teenagers to like your early 30s at times. But it's not always like that. If you like a content, you like a content. Does not necessarily mean if it is not, if it does not cater for your age group, then you're not going to enjoy it. So Through My Window is boy and girls about this girl who had a crush on this beautiful boy by the name of Hidalgo. Oh my god, I watched 1. Is it called 1 or 2? I'm not sure, but I watched, yeah, should be called one or two, but I watched one. So I just came across this movie, and I didn't have anything to do at that time. I didn't have anything else to watch on Netflix, and I decided to give it a chance. But it's not necessarily a type of content that I'd go for. And as far as movies are concerned, but then I could follow through because I love love. I think you can also, attest to the fact that love is something that most of us enjoy watching. So it's about the girl who had a crush on a boy who lived across um, her house. So there was like this window that gave her access to seeing Aries Hidalgo. Aries Hidalgo is rich. He's fine. More than anything, he's fine. Oh, that boy. I need some water. Luckily, I have water over here. That boy is so fine. Oh, and what happens there? Long story short, do I need to tell you what happens? No, I'm not going to tell you. But it's about a girl who had a crush on a rich boy who is hella fine. And then again, Through My Window 2 came out recently, on the 24th of June, if my memory serves me well. And then I watched it again because I enjoyed one. It's a hot movie. It gets hot. These are young individuals who are hot, in their own rights. This girl's fine, short girl who's in love with this like tall, thin, well packaged type of boy who happens to be rich. Did I mention that? Okay. So if you are into that type of movies, please do give it a chance as well. I think you're going to enjoy it. Moving to series, is there another movie I watched? I am currently watching Fake Profile. I'm on episode 3, but I think I'm gonna jinx it and watch something else because I feel like it's predictable, and it's a type of a scenario that I figured out already. Like, what else to watch? You know, I think the title of that series, it's a 6-part series or 10 episode. I'm not quite sure, but it's one of those 10 6-episode type of series. Like, I sort of like know what's going to happen, what is even happening, and it's not my cup of tea. I'm into, like, you know I need a beautiful storyline. Number one, I need something that is going to keep me intrigued, something that is going to draw me in, a type of series where, like, I cannot wait to watch the next episode. That's the type of series I'm into. Like, I need something that is going to appease my mind, something that is going to challenge me. And as far as series are concerned, yeah, movie, because a movie you need like at most 1 hour 20 minutes, and at times an hour. If it's really long, yeah, it's 1 hour 30 minutes. That's just about it. But with a series, it everything marinates and everything is really unpacked properly. So Fake Profile, nah, I'm on episode 3 and already it's wasting my time. I have better things to watch or better things to do. But yeah, it's easy as slice. I'm into your national security type of movies, like if a terrorist type of movies where the intelligence of a country is going to get tested. I'm into the series like Tyrant. I still count Tyrant on my top 3 favorite series, and unfortunately it's not on Netflix. Tyrant, come on. Come on. I'm into matters of governance and matters of national importance. Like I said, the strength of the security of the country, strength of the military, governance as a whole. That's who I am. And is it who I am? But let's just forget about that line. But it's part of what I like and what I'd like to spend my time focusing on or just consuming as a whole. So Tyrants, please, if you're into series, look it up, try and download it, do whatever you need to do to get it, but you need to have it in your hard drive. So I also have movies and series that, okay, another series that I'm watching is New Amsterdam. It was also a surprise for me. I'm not into like medical dramas, medical series. That's not me. The Good Doctor, nah, that's not me. But at that time, I had nothing else to watch. And I think everything that was there either did not appeal to me, or I just, did not find it worth my time or anything. And then just when they released season 4 of New Amsterdam, I decided to give it a chance. And to my surprise, I liked it. I follow through. But it's not something that is like mind blowing for me or anything like that. But yeah, I think I'm on the last season, somewhere around episode 4, and it's been 2 weeks, you know, I haven't continued with it. So I think that should tell you something. But if you're into medical dramas, medical series, you are absolutely going to enjoy it. Please do give it a chance. I also have, I just want to open my app. I also have movies that say continue watching. These are like series that I did not enjoy. I just watch one episode, and at times it's not even the entire episode, and I move on. So I just want to show you what I have here under that continue watching, Brenda. So I have unauthorized living, I have the gift, and I have Sobara, blood on Rome, I have the marked heart, and I have Queen Charlotte, and you know the Snubber Cash. The list goes on. These are like series that I tried and I didn't like. Let's see what else is here. We on 11 minutes. What else did I watch that I have not shared with you? So I'm also into like reality TV, but in as far as Love is concerned, your Love is Blind. I've covered Love is Blind, the recent one, on this channel. And if that's the type of content that you like, please also scroll down my videos and go watch that one and give it some love. So yeah, man, what else am I watching? And I think that's as far as what I'm watching is concerned. Let me also share with you what is trending now. And the title trending now, you have The Witcher, Fugitive, and Blood Hounds Delete, aka Oaka, Valeria, Treason. Oh no, Treason I watched. I think I watched Treason. I enjoyed it as well. The title give it away. Treason, it's about treason. And I just touched on the fact that I am into that type of content when it comes to series. Oh, again, as we close this off, I came across a tweet that was saying they don't like or they're not happy about South African content that is on Netflix, such as Inamba Namba, Josie, Gold, and whatever. And I think there's like Queen Sono as well. And that 6 episode offering from Ugail Mabalane. My take on it, I don't have much to say because number one, like I don't want to sound, I haven't watched anything from South Africa on Netflix, and I don't think I am. Ah, man, I don't think I am. I feel like if I want to, how am I going to put this? So I don't know the quality of their content. So, but I heard that people are complaining, that one person was complaining about how the quality of the video or whatever, but there were complaints and there were comments as well about that. So I don't know, man. I just don't want to watch. I don't want to watch it. Why do I not want to watch? I don't know. Like I feel like I am paying 200 rands a month for something else, not for African content as a whole. I don't even watch that reality TV about young, famous, and African or whatever. I don't watch that. Like I don't watch that. That is also Netflix, and I think there's content from also Nigeria and other African countries. I also don't watch. I don't think I'm gonna watch. I just interpret it differently. I also watched Power. Power is on Netflix, but it's an old series that I watched before. I just had not watched the two last episodes. And yeah, I also watched The Perfect Find. Um, it's also nice, but there isn't much happening there. It's also a love story. So if you're into the type of movies, please do check it out. So I don't want to repeat the series and movies that I've covered before. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please do go check these movies out, and also please do recommend what you're watching on Netflix, and let me know in the comment section down below, and perhaps I might just like it as well, because it gets really lonely at times on Netflix. Sometimes you just browse through and you don't have anything to watch for like, a week even. And sometimes you give something a chance and you realize this is not for you, and then you quit watching it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching again. Please like the video, please consider subscribing, and I will see you on my next video.